Hello, good afternoon, dobar dan, dobrodošli u novu video lekciju. Evo jedna dnevna doza engleskog za vas, 65 izabranih rečenica sa kratkim neophodnim objašnjenjima. U pitanju je srednji nivo. Krećemo odmah. I waited for her for a long time. I waited for her for a long time. Čekao sam je dugo. Wait uvek sa for. Znači ne može I waited her, nego I waited for her. I koliko dugo, opet s ovim predlogom for a long time. Recimo, I waited for her for an hour. Sat vremena. I waited for her for a week. Okay. Number 2. Where's the nearest bus stop? Where is the nearest bus stop? Gde je najbliže autobusko stajalište? Dakle, imamo superlativ the i st na pridev. The nearest. Najbliže. Number 3. You remind me of my mother. You remind me of my mother. Podsjećaš me na moju majku. Znači ne kažemo you remind me on my mother, nego of. You remind me of my mother. He resembles his grandfather. He resembles his grandfather, znači ovaj glagol to resemble nekome isto, znači ličiti na nekoga, tako da podsjeća liči na grandfather, na svog dedu. Number 5. We are going to have a test today. So we are going to have a test today. Mi ćemo imati test danas, što kažu isplanirana radnja, dakle nastavnik je sve to pripremio, tako da nije koristio we will have a test today, nego we are going to have a test today, jer je to sve isplanirano. Number 6. She went to see him reluctantly. She went to see him. Otišla je da se vidi sa njim. Međutim, reluctantly znači nerado. Nije joj se svidela ta ideja. So she was reluctant ili she went to see him reluctantly, nerado. She didn't like the idea. Okay, number 7. There is no smoke without fire. There is no smoke without fire je dakle neka izreka ili kako bi se već reklo da nema dima bez vatre. No smoke without fire. Number 8. We would like to stay here tonight. We would like to stay here tonight. Mi bismo želeli da ostanemo ovde večeras. Znači would like, iza toga ide tu plus infinitiv. We would like to sleep here. We would like to stay here tonight. Number 9. Which company do you work for? Which company do you work for? Or what company do you work for? Znači zavisno se sad kako je pitanje za koju kompaniju radiš, pa sad ako je od nekih ponuđenih 2-3 znam da postoje, onda koristim which, za koju od ovih ovde, which company do you work for, a kad pričam generalno uopšteno na svih kompanija koje postoje, za koju radiš, what company do you work for. E sad, druga interesantna stvar jeste što je za, for na kraju. Znači ne kažemo for which company do you work, kao što ne kažemo from where do you come, nego kažemo where do you come from, tako i ne kažemo for which company do you work, nego which company do you work for. Znači, kad imamo tu kombinaciju predlog i upitna reč, upitnom reči počinjemo pitanje, predlogom završavamo. I naravno ne zaboravimo 1, 2, 3, znači pomoćni glagol, subjekat, glavni glagol. Do you work. Number 10. I remember seeing her somewhere. She looks familiar. I remember seeing her somewhere. Znači, sećam se da sam ja nju negde video. Ovde ćemo obratiti pažnju na ovaj see koji je dobio ing. Seeing is a remember. Znači, I remember seeing her. I remember buying that. I remember studying that. I remember going there. Is a remember. Drugi glagol sa ing nastavkom. Kada znači da, znači se sećam da sam je prethodno već negde video. Number 11. There's a bottle of milk on the step. There's a bottle of milk on the step. Boca mleka se nalazi na stepeniku. To se pre radilo, sad se ne radi. Donese vam mleko prodavac pa vam ostavi bocu ispred. Okay, what do we drink wine from? What do we drink wine from? Primetit ćemo slično sa which company do you work for? Znači, počinjemo sa upitnom riječi, a završavamo sa predlogom iz čega piješ vino. What do we drink wine from? Iz čega pijemo vino. We drink wine from a glass. Pijemo vino iz čaše. We drink wine from the glass. Number 14. I bought us some things for breakfast. I bought us some things for breakfast. Some things. Možda smo rekli something. Sam vam neke stvari za doručak ili kupio sam nam nešto za doručak. Some things ili something. Bought, prošlo vreme od buy. What did you buy? I bought us some things for breakfast. Number 15. I have a friend in England. I have a friend in England. Imam prijatelja u Englesku. Number 16. I stopped smoking and drinking. I stopped smoking and drinking. Prestao sam da pušim i pijem. Znači, iza stop, glagoli sa ing, prestati nešto. I stopped going there. I stopped learning. I stopped smoking. I stopped drinking. Number 17. We are about to leave. Here. We are about to leave. Što znači are about to? Pa upravo sad krećemo. Što bi rekli samo što nismo. Na vratima smo. We are about to leave. Spremamo se samo što nismo izašli. We are about to leave. To leave. When do you get off work? When do you get off work? Meaning, when do you finish working? So, kada silaziš sa posla, bukvalno. When do you get off work? Kada završavaš sa poslom. Znači, get on, koristimo recimo get on the bus, get on the train, a get off, izlazimo, get off the bus, get off the train, get off work. Kada završavaš sa poslom. Number 19, she went to wash her face. Where did she go? She went to wash her face. Otišla je da se umije. Wash her face, wash your face, umiti se. Number 20, it was nice meeting you here. Okay, it was nice meeting you. We don't need this here. It was nice meeting you. Drago mi što smo se upoznali. Nice. It was nice meeting you. So when you meet somebody, you can say nice to meet you. Drago mi što se upoznajemo. Nice to meet you. Nice. It was nice meeting you. Drago mi što smo se upoznali. Number 21. I really trust his ability. I really trust his ability. Ja zaista imam poverenje u njegove sposobnosti. Abilities. I really trust his ability. Number 22. This bag is too heavy. I cannot carry it. This bag is too heavy. Ova torba je suviše teška, heavy. I cannot carry it. Ne mogu je nositi. Znači, carry je glagol nositi, nešto u ruci. I heavy je kad je nešto teško, fizički, heavy. Heavy bag. Number 23. I went to the zoo yesterday. Where did you go? I went to the zoo yesterday. Juče sam išao u zoološki vrt. 24. It was not clear what she said. It wasn't clear what she said. Dakle, nije baš bilo sasvim jasno šta je rekla. It wasn't clear what she said. 25. Could you be quiet, please? Could you be quiet, please? Da li biste mogli da budete tiši, molim vas? Ovo you može da se odnosi Na vi ili na ti. Could you be quiet, please? Da li bi mogao da budeš tiši, molim te. 26. I wouldn't worry about that. If I were you, možemo da dodamo. I wouldn't worry about that. Ja se ne bi o tome zbog toga brinuo. If I were you, da sam na tvom mestu, I wouldn't worry about that. 27. She gave him an expensive watch. She gave him an expensive watch. Dala mu je skup sat. Dakle, give kao od u značenju pokloniti, pošto nemamo drugi. She gave him an expensive watch as a present, as a gift. 28. He has a very expensive watch now. I on sad ima skup sat. He has a very expensive watch. Do you mind if I open the window? Do you mind if? Znači, taj početak je, ti ne bi smetalo. Da li ti, jel ti ne smeta ako ja otvorim prozor? Do you mind if I open the window? Možemo to i sa would you mind, ali onda bismo radili drugi kondicional. So would you mind if I opened the window? Znači if plus past simple. If I opened the window, u drugom delu would. Would you mind? If plus present simple. If I open the window, do you mind? Do you mind? The new museum is worth visiting. The new museum is worth visiting. Vredan posete. Znači, novi muzej je vredan posete. Worth visiting. Ili, this film is worth seeing. Worth watching. Znači, film je vredan da se odgleda. Number 32. I would like to go fishing if possible. What would you like to do? Šta bi želeo da radiš? What would you like to do? At the weekend, I would like to go fishing. Voleo bi da idem na peci. How do I open the hood? Kao hauba. How do I open the hood? Kako da otvorim haubu? I promised him to keep it a secret. Obećao sam da ću to čuvati kao tajnu. I promised him to keep it a secret. Keep a secret, čuvati tajnu. He made a sharp turn to the right. Napravio je, skrenuo je oštro desno. He made a sharp turn to the right. She didn't visit anybody. Nije posjetila nikoga. She didn't visit anybody. She has never visited him. Nikada ga nije posjetila. She has never visited him. She loved him with all her heart. Voljela ga je svim svojim srcem. She loved him with all her heart. I called him a coward to his face. I called him a coward to his face. I nazvao sam ga kukavicom, u lice. Coward, kukavica. I called him a coward to his face. Perhaps it will rain tomorrow. Maybe it will rain tomorrow. Ili it might rain tomorrow. Znači možda će padati kiša. It might rain tomorrow. Perhaps it will rain tomorrow. How well do you know him? Koliko ga dobro poznaješ? How well do you know him? Do you think you are? Šta zamišljaš? Ko si ti? Who do you think you are? How old do you think she is? Koliko misliš da ona ima godina? How old do you think she is? She has just turned 20. Upravo je napunila, skoro samo što je napunila 20. She has just turned 20. I think he is a good choice. Mislim da je on dobar izbor. I think he is a good choice. It was his firm intention to do this. Bila je njegova čvrsta namera da to uradi. It was his firm intention to do this. Intention, namera. That wasn't my intention. To nije bila moja namera. That wasn't my intention. Your watch is on the desk. Tvoj sat je na stolu. Your watch is on the desk. They hired a new secretary. Zaposlili su novu sekretaricu. They hired a new secretary. So to hire, znači unajmiti, zaposliti. Fire je otpustiti, a hire zaposliti. He hired some new workers. On je zaposlio neke nove radnike. He hired some new workers. You need to have a haircut. Treba da se ošišaš. You need to have a haircut. Šišati. He gets a haircut once a month. On se šiša jednom mesečno. He gets a haircut once a month. Why don't you get a haircut? Što se ti ne ošišaš? Why don't you get a haircut? Find the key. Gde si pronašao ključ? Where did you find the key? I found it under the table. Našao sam ga ispod stola. Find. Where did you find it? I found it under the table. He cannot control his anger. Ne može da kontroliše svoju ljutnju, svoj bes. He can't control his anger. Banks open at 9 o'clock. Banke se otvaraju u 9. Banks open at 9 o'clock. It's near the supermarket. To je blizu supermarketa. It's near the supermarket. My older sister got engaged. Moja starija sestra se verila. My older sister got engaged. To get engaged, veriti se. Get married, get engaged, get married, get divorced. Znači sve sa get. I want to make him happy. Želim da ga usrećim. I want to make him happy. Keep in touch. Ostanimo u kontaktu. Keep in touch. I can't get in touch with him yet. Ne mogu da stupim još uvek u kontakt sa njim. So keep in touch. Budimo u kontaktu. Get in touch. Stupiti u kontakt. Touch je dodir. I can't get in touch with him yet. She stayed in touch with him. Ostala je u kontaktu sa njim. She stayed in touch. Keep in touch, get in touch, stay in touch. It depends on the weather. Zavisi od vremena. It depends on the weather. Dakle, ne from, off, nego on. Zavisi od. What does it depend on? It depends on the weather. She wore a beautiful dress. Nosila je divnu haljinu. She wore a beautiful dress. So what did she wear? She wore a beautiful dress. And okay, 65 for today. Nadam se da su vam se dopale. Ako jesu, ne zaboravite da pritisnete like i subscribe. A ako sam vam do sada pomogla, možete meni pomoći tako što ćete postati članovi kanala. Members. Members postajete tako što pritisnete dugme join koji se nalazi pored subscribe ili pritisnete, kliknete na link koji se nalazi u opisu ispod videa. To je to, vidimo se. Goodbye.